You can start whenever. I'll just check the time and then I'll cut it. Okay?
Okay, fine. I'll start it, Mataji. Very good. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I welcome all of you to this Bhakti Sanga Japan newsletter interview for the month of July. And this month we have with us Her Grace Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji to give her interview, her experience and her process in Krishna consciousness. And before moving on to the interview, I would like to read introduction of Mataji. Her Grace Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji came into Krishna consciousness in 2005 through a friend while she was living in Bangalore, and Mataji was working at that point of time. And during her work breaks, she used to hear Bhagavad Gita classes, and through that, Mataji got inspired and took to the process of Krishna consciousness. And Mataji got married in 2007, and after marriage, Mataji shifted to United States in 2013, and rightly Mataji got connected to the temple services, and she was doing Rajbhog Seva and Garland services. And Mataji then got initiated by His Holiness Srila Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj in 2022. And Mataji is right now staying at Bangalore, and Mataji is doing various other services in Bhakti Sanga also, like greeting services and Q&A services. And Mataji is also doing her Bhakti Vaibhav ongoing. And we are very fortunate to have Mataji with us, and Mataji always inspires us with her high thinking. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna Mataji, welcome to the call Mataji. Vancha kalpatrupasya kripa sindhu pevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta koti Vaishnav Vrindi ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna Mataji, welcome to the call Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for your warm welcome and association. Very happy to be with you at your
Hare
service.
Krishna.
Not qualified, but at your service. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol Mataji. Thank you, Mataji, for giving us your valuable time and association now. And so, in your introduction, you said that you came, means like it was told that you came in 2005 to Krishna conscious, right? Can you detail about how you got inspired? Yes, of course, you heard the classes and you got inspired. But still, when you got it seriously, and how you got to chant, means like how you got inspired to chant, and as you were working also, right, at that point of time, how you was able to balance both of them?
Right. Yes, Mataji. That time when I was working, I was staying in a men's hostel. One of my roommate, she was a devotee, and she was going to ISKCON temple. So all women's, we have our own way of bhakti. We go to Balaji temple on Saturday, Durga temple on Sunday. So that kind of thing we all were following. But this Mataji, her name is Priya. She was little different. She sits and chants. She reads Bhagavad Gita. And one day I spoke to her and I asked about it. Then she opened, oh, this is Bhagavad Gita. This is chanting lead. I'm chanting Hare Krishna. Shall we go to ISKCON temple this Sunday? Will you come with me? And she took me there. That is how it started, Mataji.
Okay, and so from then onwards, you used to go weekly to ISKCON temple. Of course, yes, everyone is going for ISKCON temple. But how do you got that inspiration to seriously take, yes, I should take this process now, and I should also follow this? How you got that inspiration, Mataji?
When I went to temple, Priya Mataji introduced me to another Mataji, Amrita Mataji. And she was actually doing her studies, and she said that she's doing her college in Tamil Nadu, and she used to come every weekend to see Jagannath in ISKCON by train herself alone and take darshan, do some service and go back. And I spent some half an hour with that Mataji, Amrita Mataji, and that inspired me to regularly come to temple, and I felt this is something serious. And then I also started trying to read Bhagavad Gita, and after a few months or something, Priya Mataji got bead bag and beads from her senior devotee whom he's been guided. So then I started chanting also in the hostel few years.
Wow, nice, Mataji. And since you were working, were you able to cope up with your both work and this chanting?
Yes, Mataji,
How
that
do you manage that? Like,
because Saturday, Sunday was a holiday as I was in IT field. So not a problem. So morning we go and come, and evening we have some time to discuss, talk, and all that. And morning before going, some spiritual activity will be there. So in that way, I introduced chanting also in that my usual daily spiritual activity. And Saturday, Sunday I started going to temple, and that was not a problem because not it's totally Saturday and Sunday is out of work, so I could give my time at that time. So it was not hectic.
okay, okay. So at that point of time, you were staying in hostel, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Women's hostel.
Okay. Fine, fine, fine. So, how was your family with this process?
Yeah, I was telling my mother what I'm doing, and I told her this. I started reading and chanting, and this is really helping me. And she was happy. She took it very positively because the relation that we had, she has a lot of faith in me, and the love she has, and so there was no rejection from my mother. So when I go back home from the hostel, that time I share and I read Bhagavad Gita to her also sometimes. And I used to play Prabhupada's audio. When my grandmother fell sick, I used to started playing Prabhupada's audio regularly at home. So like this, it was going on.
Very nice, Mataji. So in that case, your mother is also initiated, Mataji?
No, Mataji, after some time, my mother is no more now.
Sorry,
It was
Mataji.
favorable as long as she was there. She was favorable. And when she left, also, I played Prabhupada's audio. And when she was in hospital, also, I used to sit and read Bhagavad Gita.
Nice, very nice to hear that, Mataji. And since you got connected to this Mataji, right? Whoever you said that you went to temples, right? So every Saturday, Sunday weekends, you were going to temple. So what were the services you got there, Mataji, to do?
Not much services, Mataji. We just go and come and attend classes here, attend aratis. And there was one 6 months once or something like Vaishnavi Sanga. So I started attending that also once in a while. So I took some small books after that one program of Vaishnavis get together. So then I started reading Prabhupada's books, small books. And yeah, that's it, Mataji. Till marriage, only this much was happening. And there was temple construction in Bangalore, Narshinga temple, Giridhari temple. That time, he also helped in some construction, literally carrying sand, mud, stones, bricks. So that was the real, I can remember that service with the devotees because I was a newcomer, but I was involved in construction of temple. So that was the first service I did with devotees. And
wow.
And once there was announcement that Guru Maharaj is going to come, and we were cleaning the temple and decorating and all that. But I was not there till Maharaj comes because it was too late. I had to get back home in particular time. So I was there arranging and cleaning, decorating in Kirtan, all those things. And then I couldn't meet Maharaj on that day, but I just involved in welcoming services and arranging.
Very old. Very old. Very nice, Mataji, to hear. So your first start, your kick start was in the construction of Shri Narasimhadev temple, right? So very nice to hear that, Mataji. And also
Cleaning
you,
services, cleaning the temple service.
yeah,
And
of
then
course.
later on, once
Nice.
together we did.
So means like even Guru Maharaj connection also you got the same year. So very nice to hear that. And yeah, so okay, after you got into this process of Krishna consciousness, what is the difference you find? Like before being and after coming into this, you must have found, see, there must be some point like thinking, yes, this is good, this is working for me. That's why you must have taken this process, right? And what is that you feel, and what the change you got after taking it?
I felt very nice question, Mataji.
Sorry?
I felt in very nice question, Mataji. I felt here is the purpose of life after getting to Krishna consciousness. Before that, I didn't know what is the meaning of life, what is the aim of life, all that. When I got to Krishna consciousness and started reading the Shastras and associating with devotees, I really found out what is the purpose of life, why I am living in this world. So that was one thing that gave meaning to my life. I felt there is no meaning. Before that, everyone are doing something and I was also doing something. And there was no satisfaction in education, work, relation, friends, nothing. There was no hold. But when I got into Krishna consciousness, I felt this is the real purpose of being in this world.
Thank you. Very nice, Mataji. And yes, real purpose is Krishna consciousness. And what is the change in yourself you got, Mataji, after taking to the process? Like before, you must have been in some, like a few of them, they must be having fear. And after taking this process, they must have that fear may be there, but not fully, right? So they have the faith in the Lord, and they must have come out of the fear, right? So like that, what is the change that you got in your life?
Shastra Mataji, main thing, the knowledge about the soul, that made me little fearless. And then I could understand what's happening in everyone's life. Why is everyone coming to this world and living? So that main part, that about the soul and our relationship with Krishna, that part changed me because that is the greatest fear. So that fear was convincingly answered for me, and that is one reason that convinced me so much to go in this path. Is that your question? Are you?
No, Mataji, actually, yes. Means like what I asked is, what is the change in yourself you felt? I was asking. Like before Krishna conscious and after Krishna conscious, there must be a transition part for a person, right? So being a non-devotee and becoming a devotee, there will be a transition part. One small transition part will be there in themselves. So that's what I was asking. So if you have anything like that, just you can share with us.
Just felt this is the right thing. I didn't. Yeah.
Okay, fine, Mataji. So it's a kind of jinyasu, right? Like you were searching for what you want. Atato Brahma jinyasu, like that. So that
Actually,
point,
yeah, you can tell
came.
that also, or you can tell there was so many miseries, and some people come because of miseries also. So
Artharth.
that peace I got in Krishna consciousness. That misery was reduced.
That's the thing I was correct. Yes, of
Yeah.
course. So that we will, yes, of course, that by coming into Krishna consciousness, it's not that miseries will run away, but we'll have
Could
face it
see
in a
the
different
thing
way.
in the right way.
Can you share, if you are comfortable, if you can share one thing that yes, I was having this much feeling or thought for this particular incident. But now, whatever it is, okay, I'm not bothered about that. So can you share anything like that? If you are comfortable? If you are comfortable.
So many things, Mataji. I was worried of so many things. Now I'm not worried about anything. I'm only
Very
thinking
good.
about Krishna. I'm only
Actually,
trying
no
to,
time, right?
yeah,
Actually, now you don't have time because keeping on, we are doing sadhana and morning to night it's packed up. Prabhupada is
correct,
giving, right?
correct, correct.
Nice, Mataji. So, yes, and how do you inspire yourself to do your sadhana consistently? If you take me, I'm pushing to do my sadhana. So there is a difference, right? Pushing to do your sadhana and inspiring yourself to do that sadhana. So do you inspire yourself and how do you consistently do this sadhana? Because there is one point, okay, today I have to get up, I have to do this, do that. But how do you feel in that time?
Guru Maharaj and Gauranga Mahaprabhu has given this Goloka Premadana. So it has, we cannot explain the value of it. But I am in an unfortunate condition that I'm not able to value it or really taste that nectar. So, but I know that that is the greatest thing. So, with that understanding, I'm trying to do my sadhana. One day that I can also taste that nectar.
Wow, very nice, Mataji. And we have so many scriptures given by all our acharyas, like Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Mangal, Chaitanya Bhagavat, everything. So, what is your favorite Shastra, Mataji, in this?
Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is my favorite.
Because
There is nectar everywhere in Srimad Bhagavatam, and Prabhupada gave it till his last breath. He was working on the service of translating Srimad Bhagavatam. And as per Shastra is also, this is the Amala Puran. There is no tinge of fault in Srimad Bhagavatam. It has been said that if you lose everything, but if you have Srimad Bhagavatam, you can still live in this world.
very, wow, very wonderful, Mataji, very wonderful. So now you stay at Bangalore, you said, right, Mataji? So what are these services? Which temple you're connected in Bangalore and what are the services you do over there?
Mangalore Shri Jagannath Mandir, and I've done many services there like kids class, book distribution, DT worship, and garland services. Like that, many services I have done. Right now, I'm going for garland services weekly once. Yes, Mataji.
Okay, so that's good to hear that you have so many services, Mataji, by Guru and Krishna's mercy. And so you are doing all these services in temple, and you must be coming across so many of other devotees, right? So what are the challenges you are facing during, because we should not do any Vaishnava Aparadha also. So in that case, how do you mingle with the devotees when some misunderstandings are there? How do you feel, or how do you take it up?
I try to see the association as very valuable thing, and we coming together and doing services is a blessing. So keeping that in mind, I try to cooperate, and actually I relish those moments, whatever it is, even if it is some not very pleasant thing, but still I take it as a lesson, or it is part of spiritual progress.
Very, very wonderful, Mataji. Yes, of course, all these things are there to make us humble, right? So in that ways we can understand, I think. So, and you said that you are involved in book distribution also. So while doing the book distribution, what is the more, maybe some of them must have asked some questions, right, to you. So any question is there that you would not forget, okay, this person asked me once this one. So anything is there? Can you share with us, Mataji, during the distribution?
Once I was trying to distribute book in US in Clearwater Beach or something. So some 10 boys, high school boys or something, they have just come out with 4 or 5 boys and came. And when I spoke about the book, they were happy to see the book. And I just said, whatever, it doesn't have any value, it's beyond valuing. You can give some donation as you wish. Then immediately that boy said, it is beyond value and it doesn't have value, then I will take it free. So I just asked for donation, and actually you cannot pay. It's so much valuable that we cannot pay back, like that I told. And then I told, it is your wish and money is not important. So he took that point and he want the book, and I will not give you the donation. Then I just told, if you're going to read, please take it.
Very
that
good.
point
What a intelligent, no, these children nowadays, 2K generation is really very intelligent. We do not know to think in that ways also. Fine.
Then I
Very
understood.
nice. Anything else? Anything else you have, Mataji, experience in this?
I just say this is a manual for human life. That point actually helps in book distribution. So because everyone is looking for happiness. So, and when we value that person's feelings and we tell something that you will feel happy and this is the authentic process, then that helps that person to take that book.
Yes, agree. And so in this process of bhakti, which means Krishna consciousness, from whom do you get inspiration, Mataji? From whom you get the inspiration to do this bhakti process, to continue, to keep consistent?
So all of you Vaishnavas, all our Acharyas, Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, Goswamis, there is no shortage for inspiration. There is no shortage. There is no shortage.
I'm really inspired by your answers, Mataji. Very nice.
But the thing is, we forget that. We forget that. We are not consistent, or we forget that. So it is like just coming out of a Bhagavatam class and very inspired from today, I'm going to do this. I'm going to follow everything. And later on, the next day, it is not going. So that is the only thing. Otherwise, there is no shortage for inspiration. You really take it and start following it.
So, what is the tip, or what is the advice I can say you give for neophyte devotee who has started to do the sadhana like me? What is a valuable point you can say to them?
I do it when they are totally new, they can involve in some services, Mataji, so that will give Bhakti Shukritit for them. And then whatever they like, So whatever they like, they do it. And when they accumulate Bhakti Sukriti, then automatically Krishna will be pleased and they will help. So I feel for a new person, engage in some way of service.
Nice. Nice, Mataji. So, how do you came in contact with Bhakti Sanga, Mataji?
Bhakti Sanga, yes, Mataji, I was in touch with Lalitani Mataji. So Lalitani Mataji introduced me to Bhakti.
Okay, so you were going to temple services in USA, right? So, there you got connected to Lalitangi Mataji?
No. When I came from India to USA, I wanted someone to connect or associate because it's a new place. I don't have any devotee friends or neighbors also, or all of you. So that at that time, I was given Mataji's number through one of my other devotee. I was telling, before when I came to Krishna consciousness, I was attending Bhagavad Gita classes in the work breaks. That Prabhuji and Mataji, they shared Lalitani Mataji.
Oh, very nice. And so from there you picked off and you started services here.
Till
in
now,
Bhakti Sangha.
until now, she is helping me. Till now. Next.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. And we have various programs on Bhakti Sangha. Which is, do you have anything to say for us to improve, Mataji?
No, Mataji, there is nothing that I can suggest or guide. That is the reason it's so going wonderful that even after coming back to India, I don't want to leave this association. Even if it is 1 week, just a small 5-minute service or 10-minute service, I am so attached to it. And I feel so blessed by that service and by seeing all the devotees. And I can see the sincerity in each and every devotee who is coordinating and cooperatively taking this service from such a long time in such a beautiful way. So it's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Thank you so much, Mataji. So I think with this we can end, and we are very happy and fortunate to have you on the call today, and thankful, and we are very thankful for your association and for your valuable time also for giving us today for this interview. And we'll end the interview here, Mataji, with your permission. Vancha kalpa